My legs are stinging from the stinging nettles. Wearing shorts. Well, good morning. It's a beautiful English summer day. Morning. Just a quick one on Gonzalo Lira. Um, he's been missing now. Well, he's been held by the Ukrainian authorities now for getting on for 3 weeks, and there's no news of him. There's no news about where he's been held. They have given what he's been charged with, and it's given Ukrainian secrets to the Russians, which is, well, it's bollocks, really, excuse my language, because he didn't know any secrets. He was in a flat in Kharkiv on his Jack Jones, slagging off Zelensky and Zelensky's regime. That's his crime. He slagged off Zelensky and Zelensky's regime, which might have not been the wisest thing to do given the situation, but it didn't contravene any of their laws, even their new ones that they brought in, which they've charged him on, which is espionage. He's not a spy, he's a journalist, gobshite journalist. So any Americans here, or any Chileans listening to this, could you write to your respective departments in your government and raise the thing, like, because what was it Bidenopoulos said? Journalism is not a crime. No. And make them stand by their words. That would be good. That would be good. So, yeah, if you could write to them and sort of see if they could do something. There is talk that he's been held as a hostage to be released on a prisoner exchange with Russia. But I can't see that because he's an American citizen. What would Russia want with an American citizen? I know they got Snowden and everything like that. I don't know if Gonzalo Lira's wife and children are in Russia. If they are, there might be something in that. I don't know. But if you could write to your sort of like foreign office and say, could they, at least ask questions about Gonzalo Lira's whereabouts, well-being, etc., etc., etc. That would be good. And all you haters out there, you don't do yourself any favors, really, by, sort of this thing. Because one day you could find yourself in a very similar position. Because the world does, things do change very rapidly. So wishing ill on people is never a good thing to do, I don't think, whether you agree with them or whether you disagree with them. Wishing ill on people is not really a way forward. Anyway, the economy in the UK just changed tack quickly. It's looking pretty dire at the moment. The stock, the bond is interest rate, sort of like for Britain, is 4.4%. It's been gone up to yesterday, right? So it's basically as bad as 4. It's roughly somewhere around about where Italy is, the supposed sick man of Europe. Right? But if you look back at the British economy, back in 1980, manufacturing accounted for somewhere in the region of 25% of our gross national product. 25%, which is, a good chunk, which meant that in the recession that we had at that time and everything like that, we could still build things, and we could build, because manufacturing is how you get out of recessions. It's a good way of getting out of recessions. You build your way out of a recession. And you create products and you sell the product, and the product's wanted on the world markets. And you can give the products in the domestic markets. You can sell the products. You can sell the products all over, and that you take raw materials, you put work and labor and effort and energy into them, and you turn them into something. You turn a profit. You turn a screw. Nowadays, 2023, the governments you know, I've been saying that our the manufacturing in this country, you know, sort of accounts for about 10% of our gross national product. But I was reading last night that actually that figure is nearer between 5 and 7%. They're exaggerating. Now I have to, because I'm a manufacturer, I have to fill in every year at the point of a gun the national statistics questionnaires that I get, which are long, laborious, and full of bullshit. About because I'm a manufacturer, very small manufacturer, but we do manufacture, and they rely on us to tell us our figures for manufacturing, and so they can put it into their big thing and work out, you know, how much manufacturing is going on in this country. Now they're making it absolutely, utterly impossible to make anything in this country at the moment. I mean, really, really impossible. I mean, I've been running my company for, I'm trying to work it out now, for 35 years. I've been working this company, 35 years. I mean, to be quite honest, it's nearly 40 years, because 1984 was when I actually started in a sort of like the back room of my house. But it wasn't until 1987, 88 that we, you know, actually started employing lots of people. And the current situation, the current environment, the current thing is the most difficult we've ever had to think. The prices in this country are going up. The prices for our fuel is absolutely astronomical. The government are stuck on a levy on our fuel consumption, right? Okay, yeah, it's making it almost impossible for us to actually function. Yeah, the sheer cost of electricity and gas is just beyond thing. And then you got the raw materials, which are for some reason costing something in the region of £4,000 or £5,000 more than they were per ton, sort of thing. Whereas before they were less than £1,000 a ton, now they're sort of like £4,000 or £5,000. That's just how, you know, yeah. And and the customers don't have the depth of their pockets, because they're spending the money on food. I don't know if you've noticed, like things like olive oil and olives. I mean, olive oil has gone up from about £3 something in Lidl's to nearly £5 in Lidl's in about a month. It's ridiculous. So where are we supposed to get our food from, and where are we supposed to get our thing? We can't buy our products, and yeah. And it almost feels to me like it's being done on purpose. The economy, the British economy, is being destroyed on purpose by the Sunak government and the powers that be. The you know, the neocons in the British government and the neocons in the American thing. All this Soros and all this fucking oil bollocks, where they say we don't want oil and everything like that. Yeah, without it we'll all starve, and I can't see my manufacturing business carrying on much longer, unless something really radical changes, but I don't see it happening. Anyway, I've been going on quite enough now, but that was a bit of a rant. Bye.